Picture this, the NFL, the greatest sports league in America, where legends are made, careers are ruined, and decisions are aged in a barrel of bad ideas until they're as fresh as a gallon of milk forgotten in the back of a college dorm fridge. Today, we're counting down 10 NFL moments that aged like sour milk. Spoiler, some of these still stink so bad you can smell them through your screen. 10. Roger Goodell. Dancing at the draft. You know that one uncle at weddings who thinks he's Usher but moves like he's rebooting Windows 98? Yeah, that's Roger Goodell dancing in his basement during the virtual 2020 NFL Draft. At the time, everyone laughed politely, ha ha ha, look at the commissioner letting loose. But in hindsight, it looks like a hostage situation where he was forced to groove for ransom money. 9. The Texans trading DeAndre Hopkins for a ham sandwich. 2020, a year full of bad decisions, but the Houston Texans said, hold my beer. Bill O'Brien traded DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best receivers in the league, to the Cardinals for David Johnson and some loose change. Texans fans aged 20 years overnight. This wasn't just sour milk. This was like pouring curdled milk straight into your coffee and saying, yeah, that's fine. Hit that like button before your team decides to trade its franchise player for a packet of Skittles. Trust me, it happens faster than you think. 8. Tim Tebow Mania. Remember Tebow Mania? For 5 minutes in 2011, Tim Tebow was the NFL's reality TV career. Jay Cutler retired in 2017, then unretired to play for the Dolphins, then somehow ended up on reality TV, mumbling his way through very cavalierly deliver on promises. 5. Jerry Jones's genius draft room picks. Jerry Jones loves the draft more than most people love their children. Every year, he sits in that Cowboys draft room like a king about to conquer the NFL. But half his genius picks aged worse than Blockbuster memberships. For every Micah Parsons, there's a Taco Charlton. The Cowboys haven't been America's team in decades. They're more like America's soap opera. 4. The butt fumble. Thanksgiving Day 2012, Mark Sanchez ran directly into his own lineman's backside and fumbled the ball. Instantly iconic. At the time, it was just Sanchez will forever be the butt fumble guy, no matter what he does. 3. Rex Ryan's Super Bowl guarantees. Rex Ryan had confidence. Too much confidence. From 2009 to 2011, he promised the Jets were Super Bowl bound multiple times. Spoiler, they didn't even sniff the Lombardi. Looking back, Rex's guarantees aged like a TikTok dance trend. Hot for 2 weeks, embarrassing forever. 2. Antonio Brown's helmet began because he didn't like the NFL's new helmet rules. Add in his frostbitten feet from cryotherapy in the same training camp, and you had the weirdest preseason soap opera in NFL history. Looking back, it was the opening act for a full-on spiral. 1. The Browns' QB carousel era. And finally, the Cleveland Browns quarterback carousel. From 1999 through 2017, they started 28 different QBs. Johnny Manziel, Brandon Weeden, Deshaun Kaiser. The list is longer than CVS receipts. At the time, fans said, we're rebuilding. Looking back, it wasn't rebuilding. It was demolition on repeat. So there you have it. Some are funny, some are tragic. But all of them prove one universal truth. The NFL is less of a league and more of a reality show where the plot twists are written by someone who hates lactose. And just like sour milk, these moments should have been thrown out immediately, but instead, we're still gagging on them years later. So do yourself a favor, like, comment, and share before this video ages like sour milk too.